doing some experiments. Jay says, I held my Tesla puts. I know you didn't like the idea at all, but I know no stock could be green forever. Okay, that's your thesis. No stock could be green forever. All right. Specifically after a day that ramped to 140 points. All right. And then after a day in which something went way, way up. Okay, so there's your two theses. Today I'm gaining again after it was down 4K with that stupid and unpredictable change of direction. Was expecting a better price to get out, but never expect to be inside again. Monitoring Tesla like a hawk. Tesla, well, I'm not sure I fully, fully understand what you're saying. You're saying you held your puts overnight. I mean, yesterday was a big, strong down candle, so continuation is, possibly to be expected. But anyway, I'm not sure if that's what you meant, but aight. So today, the market is, well, let's go over it in just a second here. Let me start live streaming. Oh, I did start live streaming. Okay, hello, everybody. I already did. Hello, everybody on Twitch and YouTube and what is it, Periscope and Twitter. And now I'm going to start up the TikTok. You guys like that funny little TikTok I posted? That was really good. Explaining crypto and NFTs. On Monday you were down. On Tuesday, it's Thursday now. Jay, you'll have to explain it to me later, but it sounds like you did good. You did something very risky, though. It sounds like that's what you're saying. I'm not quite certain, but and then the result was you did well. That's what it sounds like. So for now, congratulations. Later, explain it to me, or send me a private message with all the charting. Entry here, exit here. I should have exited here, but I stayed in because XYZ, blah blah blah, and because of that, I'm up another grand or whatever. All right. Good morning, everybody on TikTok and throughout the streaming universe here. Make sure you say hello. So that I see your message if you're out there on different platforms. I do see the different messages coming in. I will be able to see that. I am able to see. All right, so ear, right now is attempting. It's kind of head and shouldering. So who was that? I forget who that was, but one of you there got in at 855. And I think 8 should be your stop, somewhere around there if we can't hold 8. But I think it's going to try and retest right now up to about in the 850s. Hello, everybody on TikTok. How's it going? Welcome to our trading community morning live stream. If you'd like to learn more about our trading community, go to the link in my bio or primetimetradinggroup.com. That's primetimetradinggroup.com. Good morning, ATHE. That's why I call you. What's your name, ATHE? I don't care. Good morning. Good morning. I don't care. Brianna, are you saying iSig is up? Okay, let me take a look. I don't know if that's what you're saying. Well, yesterday's market fall was pretty crazy. Today we've got a dip on gold, a decent dip on gold. So to me, that looks like, smart money, pulling out money in order to potentially invest today. So that may be what's going on there. And then oil is up, way up over yesterday's high. So that's good for the market overall. But rates, 10-year rates are moving up, and that's going to continue to put pressure on growth stocks. So that's where we're getting all the hurt. We're getting most of the hurt in growth stocks. And you may want to focus on trying to buy up any of these growth stocks in the next 3 months if this continues. In the next few months, at some kind of a low. And then push your money in the meantime into value stocks. That's basically what everyone's going to do. Value stocks being like utilities, consumer staples, stuff that it doesn't matter how tough times get, everybody still needs, like electricity, internet, telephone, toilet paper. You get the idea. So, but that's what's going on right now. We call it also defensives, because that's where people tend to put their money in worrisome moments of the market. So that's what's going on. And there was prediction yesterday by Larry Williams, one of the best chartists in history, that we're going to peak. This market is actually going to continue, and it's going to peak in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks in January, and then it's going to drop, correct, and we'll hit bottom around April, and then we'll stagnate until around November, in which it will rally like hell, really well. So that's what this guy, who's a really chart genius, says, and I believe the guy. So, and I think that's an actionable plan. For sure, and useful. So basically, plan to exit soon. That's what he's saying. Plan to exit within weeks. Your positions, your medium-term positions, and then plan to buy in. Before summer, at a low, and start buying in, and then you ought to see the market pick up. Around Christmas. So about a year from now. November, really. So there it is. There's your 2022 plan for investing right there. And but today, SPY is currently right where it left off, right at the close, which is right at the low. It's not the greatest place to be because that does set us up for continuation. We could have literally the same candle today that we had yesterday. However, this is a huge support resistance zone we're on right now, 468. We've been here for 2 months. We've been hanging out at this 468 level, whether we're below it or above it. We continue to come back to 468, and so I don't know. We have yet to just cut right through it. Well, that did just happen for the first time about a week ago, but we're back. We're back at 468. So, calm down, hold on to your pantyhose, whatever they say. And let's see how this plays out, because the more time that marches on, the higher value everything becomes. So nothing can just flatline forever. Eventually, enough pressure comes across the whole market. Earnings increase, innovation, efficiencies, productivities, they all increase over time. And you can't keep the market down for too long. So that may be what Larry Williams is talking about. These next week or 2 weeks, we might see a final rally. We might see a final rally, and I would recommend, based on Larry Williams's information, therefore, that in that couple of weeks you exit or you set up your hedges appropriately. There's not much short-term opportunity here. That is correct. Yeah, I mean, the best thing you can do is be in cash and be waiting for excellent discounts. Anthony says, SPY's getting a 15-point green candle today. I can feel it. Yeah, no, that was a dream. Yeah. Apple. Yeah. Well, Apple's been marching on its way, But other than yesterday's candle, it's been doing just great. In fact, it looked like it was going to continue to break and run. But it just didn't because of the way the market was yesterday. Immx. We've got 13 minutes until the market opens. We're watching EAR right now for potential opportunity. So Immx is a new issue, and it's just all over the chart. It doesn't seem to necessarily be falling. It seems to continue to push the upper limits. And even though these are red days, you don't necessarily need to pay attention to the colors. The fact that they're red. What's most important that you can see there is that it's making higher lows. And last 2 days, it made essentially successively higher highs. So, it could be a good time if a person is interested in IMMX. It could be a good time to plant some seeds. Maybe it will appreciate. Yeah, the Qs don't look too hot. They've been they've been coming back to this level, 384, since September. So, and what did I just say? I said that tech is going to be suffering because of the inflation that's going on. So that's just going to continue. The pressure on growth stocks is real, coming from increased rates. You look at rates. I mean, they were a lot higher before the crash, the pandemic crash. What was it? Almost 2 years ago. But now rates are pushing the upper limits of how high they've been since the pandemic. Today, we may very well see 10-year rates break to the upside. And that's not going to bode well at all on tech stocks. So, tech and growth stocks are about to go through a pretty strong correction. The thing you want to look for is tech and growth stocks that have no debt. They have no debt, and yet they're being dragged down with everybody else. That would be unfair, and that would be a great opportunity for you to be able to get into growth stocks that are being dragged down, and yet their fundamentals are far surpassed, especially on the debt side, the other growth companies. Like Apple, for example, not a great stock right now in an inflationary environment because they have nearly a 35% debt to asset ratio, and that's too much debt. That's just too much debt. They're going to have to, see when the rates go up, their payments go up, and on that debt. And so they're going to have to cut departments and innovation departments, and they're going to suffer, and they're going to have to lay off employees and that kind of stuff. A company like Facebook, however, has no debt. Facebook has zero debt. So if Facebook gets slammed, that could become a very good buy. Also, Google and Facebook, some of the best poised fundamentals growth stocks out there. Uh, yeah, ATLC. That looks great. See that? When you look at it long term like that, you see that right there. You have this what I call the value line, and it's the internal rate of return. And then often people get too excited, and then they drive the price up like that. They get too excited. They drive the price up. If you were investing in the ATLC, though, anytime price comes down to the value line, that'd be a good buy. If you're even swing trading, anytime price comes down to the value line, that's a good buy because then it may push again, 10 or 20 points for you to get a good return on a swing trade. Yeah, somebody said they bought SQQQ yesterday and then sold Amazon and Tesla 2 days ago. Good job. But tell me what's going to happen in a week. That's what that's where the money is. That's really hard to say right now. So you might, you might win some coin flips on a day-to-day basis, but um, to really know where to put your money right now is really difficult. So almost the best thing you can do is just have cash, play defensive, be hedging against your portfolio. So be getting shorts, be putting shorts on. You don't have to even guess on some of the shorts, and you can get shorts on like Baba and just like shit stocks that are going down. Not big stocks that you can get puts on for that are very liquid. But you want to have those shorts on in your portfolio. So on days like yesterday, they really activate and you can get a return, to hedge against your losses, your other losses. And just please, people, learn to read charts. When you see pivot points, after you've learned to read charts, you can then use those pivot point breakdowns to exit positions. Those are very important moments, pivot point breakdowns. If we go over to SPY, we can see there's been no breakdowns since September 20th. Since September 20th, things went back into an uptrend, and we've had no actual pivot breakdown. So we're technically still in an uptrend on the market. Oh, you might not like to hear that because of the way yesterday went, but yesterday's nothing. That's just one day and a potential pullback in an uptrend. You gotta know how to stomach these pullback days. The market does not go up every day. The company formerly known as Facebook, yes. But I think their ticker is still FB, is it not? Did they change it to Meta? No, they didn't change it, so it's still Facebook. So that's why I say that. But they will. I think they will be changing it. But there was some startling news the other day. They were working on a VR operating system, which sounds awesome. But apparently they abandoned it. That's strange. That's not promising news for the VR industry, for the progress of the VR industry. Can you explain how interest rates affect inflation? I thought higher rates help minimize inflation. If you force higher rates, through the government, you set minimums that can help rein in inflation. Yes, but it's sort of like arbitrage, sort of like trapping trapping a option into a vertical and trapping profit. If it's gotten too far away from you already, it doesn't matter what you set the minimum. The inflation that's running away is already running away from you. It can become quite the game where you have to raise rates fast and aggressively in order to push down inflation. And so if we see just, pussyfooting around with that, it may not stop inflation enough, and it could be a real problem in the next 1 to 2 years. I honestly think that in about 2 years, you're gonna see $10 a gallon gas. And you think I'm crazy now, but just wait. I'm not in your area maybe, but I'm saying it will happen. There'll be some pumps. There'll be some places probably in California where it'll be $10 a gallon. We might see $8 a gallon, something like that. But remember when grandma used to say, I remember when gas was a nickel or bread was a nickel. That's how it works. Riot follows crypto, and crypto is down. So there you go. I mean, that's all you need to know about Riot. Riot follows crypto. and crypto's down. When are we grabbing SPY calls? I don't know. See when SPY breaks to the upside. Bed Bath and Beyond. Wow. Yeah, there's a good one to short. That is just dying a terrible death. Costco is something to look to get into. Costco looks great and set up for continuation. COST. Over the next weeks, if you can see a good discount on it. 550 right now is where it's at. Maybe that's a good price. We have 3 minutes until the market opens, 2 minutes and 30 seconds until the market opens. EAR is showing a lot of potential. It can be worth it so long as you can get out fast in case it drops at the open at 8. But if it breaks 884, that's the top. It easily is going to run to 10, like run to 10 in 1 minute. So EAR, EAR, if you have a fast setup and you're ready to try and day trade, that could be really where it's at this morning. EAR. Yeah, Rivian continues to plummet since their earnings release. They look like a bad bet. There's a 90% chance that stocks you want me to look at because you're losing money on them. And, all I can tell you is that you don't even need to tell me to look at those. Just get the fuck out of them. Get into something that's doing good. Be like the 10% who are asking me because they're making money. If you want to know if you should sell your stock because it sucks, yes, I already can tell you we don't need to look at the chart. If you're sucking and you're losing, get out of that position. Give us the winning ones. I just told you Costco, excellent. Microsoft, really nice. Facebook, all good stuff. Keith, maybe not for swings, but overall excellent stocks. Yeah, even for swings. Okay, market's opening in 30 seconds, and I think all eyes should be on EAR. All eyes should be on EAR. EAR. Apple looks good. Okay, thank you. And don't type things repeatedly like that, or we will have to ban you. There we go. All right, EAR hitting 845. Let's see what happens. We got demand or supply. Which is it? Feels like it could be overbought already. But if we don't break 8 for more than 20 seconds, then EAR could run and break out at 884 and really pop. Be ready. Yeah, Ford is back to 20 in the 24s. That's very good. I'm watching EAR, seeing what's happening there. No, EAR is starting to drag down now. 810. What? Mom is calling? What's up? I hear my mom calling. I got to go to bed. Tesla just hanging out right at the open. Industrial is going down. That's a surprise. That may mean that Growth is going to be bought up today. So far, the market direction is up. We have a little bit of green, but that can mean nothing unless it can get up over 469.50. Yeah, Apple approaching a pivot breakout 174. If you get in there at 174, unfortunately, you're going to have to take $2 of risk. So I don't really see that trade as a good setup. Yeah. Is Ford for the long haul? Yes. We have a swing trade on Ford, but we're interested in holding it as long as possible. KAVL is coming up and over VWAP. If it can break 86 cents, KAVL, you can get in for 10 cents of risk, KAVL. Oh, yeah. Watch out for anybody copying my account and asking for money. And I like money, but I'm not a Nigerian scammer. So watch yourselves. In case you haven't noticed. All right, EAR is holding 8, but it's not looking good. It's looking like everyone's dumping. Like, where's the demand? Where's the excitement? Where's the FOMO? Where's the interest? It's not there. So I don't think it's happening on EAR. And it has just touched 8. You have 60 shares of Ford at $7. Okay, well, sell 5 of them. Make sure you take some profits, in life throughout the progress. I mean, it depends. I mean, are you in it long term forever? Okay, great. Then just keep it forever. But even if it were to get to $200 a share, which would be crazy, you're still only talking $12,000. So it's not like it's like life-changing decisions here. You probably should churn that money and continue to put it into further bets. For those of you watching on TikTok, thanks for tuning in. And if you'd like to learn more about our trading community, just go to primetimetradinggroup.com. The link is in my bio, primetimetradinggroup.com. All right, so far SPY is grinding up, and so are the Qs. It looks like this dip is being bought up partially, and the Qs are now up and over the pre-market high. So Qs being bought up the most so far off this dip. That only brought them to just about near yesterday's low because they were down so much in extended hours trading. Whereas the S&P 500 is already a bit well off of yesterday's low. So even though the Qs look to be having a good moment, they're worse off. E3 at its best. Who is that? You look familiar. Virginia. 1Laz777. You look very familiar. Do we know each other? KAVL. Look at KAVL. Who got it for 10 cents of risk at the 86 cent breakout? It's now $1.02. KAVL, KAVL. Who picked that one up? KAVL is halted and indicating to open at $1.03. Okay, all right. Thanks. So who got in? Okay, Danielle got in. Justin got in. Excellent. Can you get in at the break of the pre-market high? Yes, always. Definitely. That's an excellent break. That's an excellent entry point. You just got to understand how pivot point trading to figure out your risk for entry. EAR Yep, broke down at 8. It's now in the 770s. Oh, okay. Also, looks like Rob also got in. Way to go, Rob. Or is that Alice? Is it both? Is it a joint account? About TSM, I love TSM. Just I don't know if now is the right time, but from a point of view of as an investment long term, TSM is outstanding. Rob, all right. What platform does everyone trade on? So if you're new, I recommend Webull, and I'll give you the link right now to my referral link. If you go through my referral link, there it is, and open your account, you'll get free stock, and I'll get some free stock. Same stock, I think. I think it's the same stock. COCP, COCP, our favorite COCP. Coming up, we want to see it get over VWAP. I'd like to see it get over 75 cents, and if it does, we'll get a risk point there for you for an entry. Webull is only for US. Okay, that might be true, but you're in Virginia, so what the fuck do you care, right? I know, you're just helping other people. Solution for international, maybe trade zero, but do your due diligence. That's an unregulated offshore brokerage. However, it is one of the best. Trade zero. It's a lot better than what is this one called? Trading 212 or something for UK. And what's the one for Canada? Yeah, they charge us like $12 per trade. Forget it. Yeah, absolutely. Here's a link to learn. All you got to do is go to Google and type Market Mastery. And that brings up my ultra cheap video lessons. I mean, you won't even believe how inexpensive they are. So inexpensive that you basically get the point that I want you to learn. I'm not here to make money off of you. Check those out. You just go to Market Mastery, and you can decide for yourself if you want to go for it. Yeah, SPY now broke to the upside, so that pre-market high is some good energy, though. That's some good energy and good buying on SPY. Even if SPY were to do really well today, it might not even signify a reversal. It may just be an inside day, an inside candle day is what we call it. And then tomorrow could continue to the downside. So don't get fooled by the fact that prices are going up. This could just be a slight pullback, short-term pullback in a downtrend. A pullback is up. In a downtrend, a pullback is up. KAVL is out of the halt and falling like a ton of bricks. I hope you guys took profits around $1 there, as you should. And then as it failed the dollar point for quite a while now, you might think about de-risking. Don't know if it's going to turn around and break price again. It could, but you just don't know. I mean, it's just like surfing waves. So if the wave is over, get off the wave, right? And then all of a sudden the wave picks up and it continues. What are you going to do? Are you going to cry about it? I mean, you're going to sit there on the wave when it was over, and you're risking heavily, and you're by the reef, and you're about to get your back broken, and then the wave picks up, so you get off, and then now the wave picks up, and you're pissed off. No, you got to make the right decisions in the moment. You can't fucking gamble and guess. You can only ride the wave and get what the wave gives you. For day trading, I use Thinkorswim, but also I recommend Webull for day trading. And I wouldn't even recommend day trading until you're a winning swing trader. And I wouldn't even recommend using real money until you know what you're doing, and you've proven that you can make money. Because why, I mean, call me crazy, but I think you could probably mow lawns better than you can day trade in the beginning. I mean, so if you have $150, go buy a fucking lawnmower and go mow some lawns. I probably guarantee you'll make more money mowing lawns uh, than day trading. Whoops, somebody drew on the screen here. We're going to ban you if you do that again. So anyway, here, viewers, drawings, and disable that ability. There you go. Don't do that again, whoever that was, or you're out. So anyway, my point is that if you were interested in becoming a heart surgeon, you don't go do heart surgery before you learn how to do it and all the problems that could happen and everything, and practice and practice and practice. You don't just get wheeled. You go like, man, and I want to try heart surgery. I can do it. Everybody's making a fucking killing in heart surgery. I want to do that. And so they wheel you in. They wheel in a patient in front of you, and you fucking kill the guy, and you're gonna be in jail for the rest of your life. Don't be an idiot and do something that you don't know how to do with real money before you could be putting that real money into a lawnmower. You can mow lawns better than you can day trade, then don't day trade. One guy says, Jacob says, you're telling me you don't like to wing it with heart surgery? Yes, there are several free practice money brokerages and websites that you can use. Probably the best one is Thinkorswim. However, it's the most difficult platform. So Webull, I would put Webull really high up there for you, although it's a little bit more difficult to paper trade on, to practice trade on, but it can do it. And then maybe TradingView. TradingView, you can also do practice trading on. And then Thinkorswim. And also, if anybody was ever really serious, for about $175 a month, you can get Dash Trader and practice and learn how to be a high-speed, serious day trader. Yeah, don't worry about VCRA, Richard. VCRA is a buyout. It's not going anywhere. It's pegged now to the buyout price. It's going to be bought for $79.50, I think. But anyway, if anyone has any of those shares of VCRA from our swing trade, if you have it left over, time to sell. Or you can hold it through the buyout. That'd be kind of cool. You might get another 50 cents out of it. Depends on if you have shares or if you have options. Did I cut any swings yesterday? Is that it? Is that you trying to needle me? Yeah. One of the only ones I cut was VCRA. Can you believe that? How are you going to predict that? Although I have had situations like that before where I'm holding something and then a buyout offer happens and stock goes. So I've benefited as much. I've benefited coincidentally or accidentally, however you want to put it, as much as I've also lost out on the opportunity of being lucky enough to benefit from it. So it evens out in the end. Just because you win doesn't mean later in life you're not going to lose in that exact scenario again. Like, if you don't deserve to win, that money will be taken away from you somehow in life. You only get what you deserve in life, nothing more. What do I think about Roku today? I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, that looks like a great short. You might want to have Roku in addition to Baba as a short in your portfolio, like a 6-month short puts on Roku, which is so surprising. I can't believe Roku doing so bad as they have, but all the signs are there. There's a head and shoulders, neckline breakdown, a double top. I mean, that's it. Down. I don't know why shareholders do. And it's going down to 80, it looks like. Diabetes. Well, Sava break 54. Let's see. Yes, of course. It's going to retest 58 probably before it heads back down. Are we still in CNO? Yes. Why? Did something happen? Where is my CNO? Maybe we aren't in CNO. Yeah, I think where's my CNO position? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're still in CNO. Yeah, CNO, our stop on CNO is $3. If any of you are interested over on TikTok or wherever you are out there and joining us in our trading community with all of the live traders all together and all of our alerts, just go to primetimetradinggroup.com. Check us out, primetimetradinggroup.com. So that'd be two G's between the trading group, primetimetradinggroup.com. Somebody says, remember that 90% of traders fail, and that's a really like ambiguous statement too, even at 90%, because it's probably more like 90. It's like 90% of traders lose 90% of their money. But if you lose 90% of your money, in my opinion, you might as well just call it you lost everything. So, and I think if we include people who lost 88% of their money and 92% of their money, et cetera, I think that goes up to about 95%. So anyway, yeah, and the reason why new traders lose money is because they don't know what they're doing, and they think they do, and that's it. That's the big problem. Everybody thinks they can be a heart surgeon without going to school. I mean, actually, nobody does, but that's literally the sick and twisted mentality of a degenerate gambler wanting to do day trading. Like, that's how mentally what is the word, like you don't know yourself. Yeah, like you just don't know yourself. What? Tesla low of day 1064. Yeah, Tesla is dropping now. The Qs are pulling back. SPY is pulling way back. So that could have been the top there. SPY. The industrials suffering the most, having the worst day. If SPY turns red, if SPY breaks 467.80, you could try getting puts on SPY, but there's no guarantee that this is going to be a down day. But I do think that people are going to react negatively to the market turning red. So you have that in your favor. So you can give it a try. That's if the day turns red. So like if it breaks 467.80, about 50 cents away from there. Jacob says, I lost 50% of my money being in a stupid Discord who followed Zach Morris. Joined here about 2 months ago, already close to break even again from where I started. That's great, and it's also great that it took that long. It means that you're going about your trading safely, and from where I started trading in the beginning. So I've made almost 40% since being here. That fantastic, outstanding, Jacob, and keep that discipline. Is this TikTok session a good example of what the chat room will look like? Yeah, it's a good example. It also depends on, like, I guess, if what you mean by that. Like, if you go to the end of a pier and you look out at the ocean, is that a good example of the ocean? I guess you could say yes, but it might not be representative of everything that you'd find down there, like whales and stingrays and flying fish. You know what I mean? So anyway, I don't know how much you get out of what you see, but it seems to be a good example. Yeah. Yeah, I post my swing trades on the Discord. They go out at the end of every day. Is this what you do every day? Yes. We're just going to ask Evan just stupid questions now. This is going to be fun. What's your favorite color? I'm just messing with you. Do you like to make food? Yeah, there you go. Favorite food. Do you enjoy parks? Have you ever played soccer? Is this what I do every day? I guess what that person meant was, can I trust you? That's probably what they were really saying. Can I trust you? Like, is this just a fleeting thing? Or is this what you do every day of your life? And yeah, this is what we do every day. And I've been doing this for 25 years, off and on. You can look at my bio. I was a professional poker player for some points in time. I also write music for movies. That's what I did when I was for most of my life. And but I've always been trading the markets. If you were a moose, would you moose? Somebody says. Are bottoming candles as indicative on a 2-minute time frame as a 5-minute time frame? Yes, if you can pre-calculate that what you're seeing would make a 5-minute bottoming candle on the 5-minute time frame by the time the 5 minutes are up. You see what I'm saying? In fact, you'd see that. You'd see that on the 5-minute unfinished candle. The 5-minute unfinished. If the 5-minute unfinished candle also looks like a bottoming tail candle, then you're basically hoping that, or not hoping, whatever. You're basically waiting it out now for the next couple minutes to see how it will finish. What are you seeing that on? Tesla, I bet. Dondrell's all over Tesla every day. Oh, Apple, okay. I mean, if you're getting multiple time frames information like that, that can be useful. But again, even if it was on the 5-minute, only like 75% of the time does a bottoming tail candle or a topping tail candle actually top or bottom. So it's a helpful indicator, as you know, but it's not a de facto true. It's not. Nothing's ever 100%. There's always some exception. the way things go. I mean, just imagine, just like even the worst case scenario, bottoming tail candle goes in, and then all of a sudden some really bad news comes out during that candle, and then boom, it goes down, right? You can never 100% rely on any pattern. You can only take a reward to risk bet against the probability percentage, and that together will create what's called expected value. And if the expected value is positive and strongly positive, then you should go for it. But if it's negligible, you shouldn't fuck around with it. Am I intentionally avoiding the question about learning material, or you don't have any in mind? I have a lot in mind, and I didn't see your comment. Don't be so insecure that you need to ask like that, Like, calm the fuck down. Look for market mastery on Google, and you can get all my learning stuff there. And here's a link to my to that market mastery right there, and you can learn a bunch. Yeah, damn, that motherfucker is aggressive. Like, are you fucking listening to me or reading my comment or what the fuck? It's like, dude, calm the fuck down. You're lucky I didn't ban you. Jesus. Here, somebody says, yeah, my market mastery is amazing. So, there you go. Go check out the market mastery. And happy to help you. But calm down. Just because somebody else isn't hearing you doesn't mean that other person gives a fuck. Like, you are not the center of the universe, motherfucker. Nobody is. Come on. Yeah, exactly. Mikey just said the same thing. The universe revolves around him. What level of support do you have for SPY? 468. Well, we just broke down on SPY. Anybody get those SPY puts? Okay, Keith got the SPY puts. And wow, Lucid dropping now too. Watching Lucid. What platform was that? Yeah. We'll talk about that later, Lieutenant Dan, and not point that out. If you know what I mean. Not going to cut early today. But it's like, it's my poker playing that makes me so sensitive like that. I'm not sensitive. Like, I really don't care. Like, in fact, if the guy comes around and says, like, hey, man, I did check out your market mastery and it was really awesome, I'm going to be like, yeah, man. Like, it means nothing. I'm just we're just being real here. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, get in there, Lieutenant Dan. TT, Lieutenant Dan. All right, Cameron got the SPY puts too. Jacob got Lucid puts, saw that coming. Yeah, Lucid dropping. Wow, dropping a couple points. Is Lucid long-term a good stock? Someone just asked. Let's take a look at how the chart is looking lately. The way the stock was trading just a couple of days ago, I had a lot of renewed hope for it. But quite literally, today, it is showing its true colors. It's not holding up. So long term, you'd have to do the fundamental analysis. I feel like, if you don't know how to do that, then you probably don't have $1 million. And if you don't have $1 million, then why are you putting your money in Lucid and not Apple and Microsoft and companies who have proven to themselves and to you and to everyone and to investors worldwide that that's where you ought to give your money and put your money, because they've for over 40 years are proven successes. Why would you put your money on Lucid, right? That's for your extra money. Like, if you have extra money, you gamble it. You don't go and take all of your life savings and go to Vegas and put it on red. You do that with a little bit of extra money, little what they call play money, right? So don't fuck around with Lucid if you don't have a lot of money already in other really, really great investments. That's just, number one good advice. Is Palantir a good stock? It's probably same problem. No, not really. I would get shorts on Palantir. What was that other one I said earlier? Roku. Yeah, Roku and Baba. Roku, Baba, Palantir. These are pretty big caps, which should have liquid options that you can have shorts on because they're literally going down and they're showing incredible weakness for over a year now. Well, I better end this stream soon before I put a giant foot in my mouth. If you guys want to join our trading community, go to primetimetradinggroup.com or the link in my bio, or in the link in the stream, wherever it is. And I'll see you in a little bit. We also have other lead traders doing all kinds of different styles of trading and alerting trades all day long. And you can be in there and chatting with everybody. We have other traders also doing live streams from time to time. So there's a lot more. You're just seeing the tip of the iceberg. If you want to learn more about our trading community, go to primetimetradinggroup.com, and I hope to see you soon. And we'll help you on your journey, which I recommend you do not use real money for a little while. Just be a fly on the wall. Thank you, Ricky. Very nice. All right. Later, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. As far as anyone who's watching, but I'll see all the members in the Discord right now. All right. See you soon. Catch you in the Discord. Well, you can message me on any platform there. What was your name again? You're from Virginia. I forgot your name.